In this video, I'll be reacting and breaking down the characters and animation of Charlie Brown's Christmas. If you've been enjoying these videos, please consider subscribing. It'd really help out the channel. So everybody grab your eggnog and let's start the breakdown. Alright. Alright, let's see if the characters are animated on. Yeah. The characters are animated on twos. New frame, same frame, new frame, same frame. Yeah, it's a really complicated shot because they're going in front of each other and behind each other and you have to draw all that. Jeez. We want to see. So that, I think that, yeah, I believe that all the characters are just cycled. This is actually a cycle animation. They're all skating in either a figure 8 or a circle, and I think it's just looping. Yeah, I think it's just looping. Yeah, if you look at... Yeah, he's just doing the same exact figure 8. That's a simple way to do a group shot. If you just have it loop a couple of times, maybe people won't notice.
I like getting presents and sending Christmas cards and decorating trees and all that, but I'm still not happy. I always end up feeling depressed.
Charlie Brown, you're the only person I know who can take a wonderful season like Christmas and turn it into a problem. Maybe Lucy's right. Of all the Charlie Browns in the world, you're the Charlie Browniest.
So that was a recycled animation, which if you're going to have scenes of kids playing, then that's a good opportunity to just use the same animation. Use the cycle, and then you can add new animation coming in on the sides, which are probably walk cycles, and then you can have a really custom animation of, what's his name? Snoopy doing all this crazy stuff. See that air? He's skating in this line, and he was supposed to, I believe, go behind this character. But since this is probably a cycle animation that would take a lot of rotoscoping, they just chose to keep him in front, even though he's floating above his feet, or it looks like he's floating just at that moment.
Rats. Nobody sent me a Christmas card today. Thanks for the Christmas card you sent me, Violet.
I didn't send you a Christmas card, Charlie Brown.
Don't you know sarcasm when you hear it?
That is a genius scene right there. Something that I love about this animated short is all the voice actors are all children. And so, like, the little imperfections in how kids say words because they don't have a full grasp of English yet. And it's just really endearing, and I think it gives each character a lot of personality. Is that the Minecraft sound effect? Probably not.
Try to catch snowflakes on your tongue. It's fun. Need sugar. You think you're so smart with that blanket. What are you gonna do with it when you grow up?
This is a great way in animation to show contrasting characters, is have all the characters doing the same thing, and then you can show the different tactics of how they do that.
Boy, what a sound! How I loved it.
Here's a place where you can see the motion lines used a lot is when she's shaking the can, and it really sells the motion.
Hear that old money plink. That beautiful sound of cold, hard cash. That beautiful, beautiful sound. Nickels, nickels, nickels. That beautiful sound of plinking nickels. All right now. What seems to be your trouble?
I feel depressed. I know I should be happy, but I'm not.
Well, as they say on TV, the mere fact that you realize you need help indicates that you are not too far gone. I think we better pinpoint your fears. If we can find out what you're afraid of, we can label it.
This is really funny because some of this is actually good advice.
Maybe you have thalassophobia. This is fear of the ocean. Or chephorobia, which is the fear of crossing bridges. Or maybe you have pantophobia. Do you think you have pantophobia?
What's pantophobia?
The fear of everything. That's it!
This is a example of when you don't use anticipation for comedic purposes. Because if you use an anticipation, then you know what's going to happen next. So if you want to shock the audience, then either really hide your anticipation. And this is usually only in super cartoony animation. But she doesn't anticipate. She just immediately flies off and starts spinning, which is funny. And it's a really fun line selling that motion there.
Actually, Lucy, my trouble is Christmas. I just don't understand it. Instead of feeling happy, I feel sort of let down.
You need involvement. You need to get involved in some real Christmas project. How would you like to be the director of our Christmas play?
Me?
More solid advice.
You need involvement. We've got a shepherd, musicians, animals, everyone you need. We've even got a Christmas queen. Incidentally, I know how you feel about all this Christmas business, getting depressed and all that. It happens to me every year. I never get what I really want. I always get a lot of stupid toys or a bicycle or clothes or something like that.
What is it you want?
A bicycle? Oh my gosh, that's a big ticket item. I remember when I got a bicycle for the first time. That was awesome.
Real estate.
Real estate.
What's going on here? What's this? Find the true meaning of Christmas when money, money, money. Lights and display contest. Lights and display contest? Oh no! My own dog gone commercial. I can't stand it. Oh.
You write it and I'll tell you what I want to say.
Okay, shoot.
Dear Santa Claus, how have you been? Did you have a nice summer? How is your wife? I have been extra good this year, so I have a long list of presents that I want.
Oh, brother.
Please note the size and color of each item, and send as many as possible. If it seems too complicated, make it easy on yourself. Just send money. How about 10s and 20s?
10s and 20s? Oh, even my baby sister.
All I want is what I have coming to me. All I want is my fair share.
Oh, that is hilarious. That's my dad's favorite line. He says that all the time when people are complaining about not getting what they want. He says, all I want is what's coming to me. All I want is my fair share. I'm like, all right, Dad. So there's the skiing. That's a great way to show contrast between character. And this scene is so famous because of the contrast of how differently they all dance, and it makes it very memorable. Yeah, that's the best one. I don't know what that one is. Oh man, the dog is so cool.
Snoopy, you'll have to be all the animals in our play. Can you be a sheep? How about a cow? How about a penguin? Yes, he's even a good penguin.
What was that?
No. Listen, all of you. You've got to take direction. You've got to have discipline. You've got to have respect for your director. I ought to slug you. Ugh! I've been kissed by a dog! I have dog germs! Get hot water! Get some disinfectant!
Oh man, I forgot how genuinely funny this was. Watching this with my son for the first time in a long time, I was laughing out loud because it's so funny.
Linus, you've got to get rid of that stupid blanket. And here, memorize these lines.
She gives him another
Memorize these
blanket.
lines. This is ridiculous. Memorize it and be... Why should I be put through such agony? Give me one good reason why I should memorize this. I'll give you 5 good reasons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are good reasons. And get rid of that stupid blanket. What's a Christmas shepherd gonna look like holding a stupid blanket like that? Well, this is one Christmas shepherd who's going to keep his trusty blanket with him. See? You wouldn't hit an innocent shepherd, would you? What do you want her for?
She's gonna be your wife.
Good grief. Isn't he the cutest thing? He has the nicest sense of humor. That's right. What about my part? What about the Christmas Queen, Are you going to let all this beauty go to waste? You do think I'm beautiful, don't you, Charlie Brown? You didn't answer me right away. You had to think about it first, didn't you? If you really had thought I was beautiful, you would have spoken right up. I know when I've been insulted. I know when I've been insulted.
Good grief.
You get the tree. I'll handle this crowd.
Okay. I'll take Linus with me.
Yeah, do something right for a change, Charlie Brown.
So mean.
I suggest we try those searchlights, Charlie Brown. This really brings Christmas close to a person.
This is my Christmas tree for this year. Anyway, it made me think of this.
Gee, do they still make wooden Christmas trees?
This little green one here seems to need a home.
I don't know, Charlie Brown. Remember what Lucy said? This doesn't seem to fit the modern spirit.
I don't care. We'll decorate it, and it'll be just right for our play. Besides, I think it needs me.
No, you don't get it at all. I mean jingle bells. You know, Santa Claus and ho ho ho, and mistletoe and presents to pretty girls. That's it!
We're back.
Boy, are you stupid, Charlie Brown. What kind of a tree is that? You are supposed to get a good tree. Can't you even tell a good tree from a poor tree?
Rats. I guess you were right, Linus. I shouldn't have picked this little tree. Everything I do turns into a disaster. I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about?
Sure, Charlie Brown. I can tell you what Christmas is all about. For behold, I bring you tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. And this shall be a sign unto you.
Linus is right. I won't let all this commercialism ruin my Christmas. I'll take this little tree home and decorate it, and I'll show him it really will work in our play. First prize? Oh well, this commercial dog is not going to ruin my Christmas. I've killed it. Oh, everything I touch gets ruined.
I never thought it was such a bad little tree. It's not bad at all, really. Maybe it just needs a little love.
Boom. Magically full of leaves.
Charlie Brown is a blockhead, but he did get a nice tree.
What's going on here?
Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown! Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy.
This is coming out on Christmas Day, so Merry Christmas, everybody. Next week I'll be working on another Anim vlog, and I'll be starting a brand new project as well. I'm not giving up on the long distance one at all. I'll still be making those, but I'm going to be just switching off from long distance onto another project. And then when I have something crazy or something busy coming up, I'll work on another reaction video like this. Right now we're at 86 subscribers, and I really appreciate it. So thank you so much for subscribing. And if you have a friend that likes animation or is a film geek, please share my videos with them as well. That's it for this video. Bye, guys.